Good evening everybody and welcome to vlog number 18 from our bloody freezing, I think it's -1 outside Cambridge in the United Kingdom. Wasn't going to do another vlog for a couple of days, but I went to the office this afternoon and caught some of the girls preparing for a game of bullshit bingo as some of the construction staff arrived on site. It's basically they get a big square with loads of buzzwords on it, these corporate speak terms, and when somebody says it they tick them off and whoever gets the most shouts bingo and apparently get a bottle of wine or something. So I was chatting to them and we played this game of you had to call out the first word that came into your head as they went through the alphabet related to health and fitness. Apparently mine were quite funny, so I thought I'd actually tell you what they were and read them out in the blog. So these are Sydney Wayno's health, fitness and pure elite alphabet vlog. So the first one, A, avocado. What's the point of it? Cannot stand it. It is devil's jizz. It's disgusting. It should be banned. So the first one is avoid avocado and replace it with abs, which is something I'm hoping to do in the next few weeks. B is for boobs and bikinis. As a first-class platinum card-holding puff that escaped from the closets of Narnia many years ago, I have seen more boobs and bikinis in the last few months than I ever thought possible. Can't lie, it's been amazing. So long may boobs and bikinis continue. C would have been for coach, but mine keep disappearing. So I had to replace it with chesticles, which is still eluding me. Still need to develop these bad boys here, and hopefully the next few weeks and months we'll get them into a Coleman-esque size, which will be amazing. D is for determination and deadlifts. You have to have determination to keep doing what we're doing, and deadlifts for me is my favourite exercise, so will always be in my alphabet. E is for ego. There's no place for ego at the gym, and there's no place for ego in preparation for competition. So E is in my alphabet, but doesn't really exist in fitness. F for me is fun, fitness, fashion and food. I am the epitome of fitness fashion, as you can see. Food I talk about all the time, but I'm having a huge amount of fun getting there. So fun, fitness, fashion and food. G, there's only one word, and that's gym. I've been having a long-term relationship with gym for quite a few years now, and unfortunately my current partner sometimes gets quite upset with the amount of time I spend in gym, but there you go, one of those things. H is for hair and hygiene. I have to do something with the mad woman shit that is on my head. And hygiene, ladies and gents, please, one of my biggest bugbears is the guys and girls at the gym who sweat like a fat lad in lycra in the sauna, but who refuse to towel down afterwards. Please, think of your hygiene and think of ours too. I is for integrity. You have to train and you have to operate and treat everybody with respect, and you have to do everything with the absolute maximum integrity all the way time. And of course, the two other things to avoid are injury and illness. None of us want to get ill or injured as we're prepping for comp, certainly not 9.5 weeks out. J is for judges and judgment. Everybody on social media seems to want to offer you their opinion or their advice, but actually the only people whose opinion counts are the judges sat in front of you on the day. So J is for judges and judgment. K, wow. K, I've been fantasizing about donuts now for some time. So K is for Krispy Kreme. I cannot wait to scoff a box of Krispy Kreme donuts on the 1st of April. K is also for kinesiology. I have been taped up more times than a porn star in a bondage movie. I couldn't survive without kinesiology tape. I love it. L is for lifestyle. What we do in fitness and physique competition prepping is definitely a lifestyle. It's not a hobby or a part-time enjoyment. It's something that takes over and consumes, and it's brilliant. M is something that apparently has eluded me for some time: muscularity. Compare my before and after photograph from when I was a scrawny, lean, 79 kilo guy to my current weight at nearly 89 kilos. You can definitely say I've put on a little bit of muscle. So M is for muscularity, and long may those gains continue. N is nutrition. N is all about nutrition. Good food, supplementation, clean eating, macronutrients, N's for nutrients, nutrition. O is for optimism and opportunity. It's really difficult, but you have to try and remain optimistic at all times and see the opportunity in everything. As one door closes, another one certainly opens. It has for me. So O is definitely a really positive word, to be honest, a very positive experience. P, what can I say? Pure elite. The whole thing has been about pure elite. I know it's 2 words, but we're classing it as one. Pure elite, physiques, and the amount of physio I've had this year is criminal. So P, pure elite, physiques, and physio. Q is for quality of training, not quantity. I get quite nervous when I watch some people's posts talking about that they're at the gym 25 times a day, whereas I only go once. But the quality of my training regimes are such that I physically am not capable of doing any more than once a day because I've got no energy left at the end of it. R is for rest and relaxation, something I don't get enough of, but something I will be focusing on as soon as I can. S, what can I say? Sweat and swearing. There have been lots of those in the run-up to competition, and I'm sure the amount of both will continue to increase. T, positive one, tans. Cannot wait to get coloured up like a creosoted wooden fence in the run-up to 1st of April. Very much looking forward to that. And of course, all the tears and tantrums I have and will no doubt continue to have. U, underestimated. Everything I've done has seems to have surprised people. My performance, my physique, my character, my determination have all been underestimated, and they will continue to be, I suspect. And that's something I quite like, to be honest. V, again, apparently this was something that's eluded me as well. But if you saw the photograph of me doing some single arm bent over rows yesterday, you'll have noticed a bloody great big vein popping out my head. So V is for vascularity. I've got oodles of it, and I'm quite happy about that. W is for work, weights, and waxing. I'm about to experience my first sugaring on Sunday at 11 o'clock. Will no doubt be the subject of a painful vlog. Look forward to filming that one. Not. X is for X-rays. A little bit of a twist, but DEXAs. I've been having quarterly DEXAs to check my developing body composition. Form of an X-ray. Couldn't think of anything else. So X is for DEXAs, X-rays. Y is for yoga. Massive fan of hot yoga. Helps with my flexibility and mobility. So Y is definitely all about the yoga. And Z, finally, really positive one. There's no straight, unhindered path with no obstacles on it. It's a bit more like a zigzag. So Z is to reflect the shape and distance and route that we all have to take to get from where we are stage to stage. So Z is for zigzag. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my 26-word Sydney Wayno health and fitness purely related alphabet. Good night.